know they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to take a shot. Touchdown, 49ers. Jalen Hurd, 38 yards.
Should I be sniping on this
first here in this opening quarter. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about
I'm gonna get the first key. How much you want to be? How much you want to be? I get first key.
Of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Put my money in, boy.
That me. Look at that me at the top, nigga. Look.
Boy, you see that at the bottom?
Nigga, look at me.
Nigga, I'm the first.
Nigga, I'm the first, nigga. Man, this nigga. John, I hate it, man. What you will?
Bruh, can I get my money, man?
Hell no, you better carry it in my $5. Man, myself said first. Hey, JP, you seen who names up there, right? JP, you a hater too, JP. JP, you a hater.
Hey, man, pay my money. Give me.
Hey. I'll pay you on food.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I was 30. I tried to lob me out of here.
Interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny. But
look at it twice.
Can you believe that just happened? Let's go
out
and play now. Let's just start over.
JP rocking with me at first, though. JP said, hey, name at the top, Jarvis.
My shit at the bottom first.
2nd and 6.
Ain't no other name below mine.
Well, y'all almost got that key over. Okay, I see how they doing now. I gotta change my other game, man.
Space to maneuver at the 40. Throwing right, and that's complete. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window of
fire. I hate going up, jumping all the way. Man, just run on the ground and fight me, man. Trying to jump all on the roof and snipe niggas and stuff.
Bro, that's why I stopped playing this shit like that. They camped too hard on him now. Hey, bro, I'm talking about I be going through matches, bro.
Now Newton.
And they score at the end of the match, 36-37.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
They
had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables all the way brought him onto the team.
Look at them dog tails.
But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air,
lay back and make him know.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
JP need your thing, boy.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
I got my long range going, bro.
And he comes back with one complete.
That's
but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult in that situation.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player?
See, I hate you have to do this. I have to switch my gun, bro.
They do have a little grip to them.
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
I got this going on lock while I want it.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Oh, man,
Only hardcore had
the San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breda. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Somebody get close enough to throw a grenade up there. See, they ain't getting no tag. They can't get no tag.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Here we go, here we go.
Not to see this is smoke JP with that motherfucker rock.
He hit me too.
Garoppolo gives to Breda. He is taken down at the 21.
What they're doing to get on kill streak, bro.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
21.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is brought in at the 21. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Taking a shot for Samuel. And now this is intercepted.
I walked outside.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. First
quarter,
already has 2 interceptions.
He's being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in the interceptions in the game and win. He's got to understand. Put it behind you.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
21.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brian Burns able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
You gotta stop their ass from getting up top of that up there.
Catch is made by Hurd. His 2nd catch of this wild card game. And
damn, that nigga in there goddamn one of that fucking rock
together there. In breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's like they running out now.
And he'll be taken down at the 30.
I'm trying to run out now, see, I got the lead.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
That's complete to his receiver.
You got the lock. I can't pay for it like this.
For only a yard, and it'll be third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get no blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here we go. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Bro.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I got a treat for you when you're going to like it. I hear those niggas go ahead and get excited. You saying, Ed, that your man is a lame guy? Having sex with him is just like watching paint dry. Damn, I really hope that ain't true. But if it is, here's what I want to for you.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goal posts.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
They got a chick on that with him, bro. Bro, dude like Pootie Tang, bro. I swear. Pootie Tang son. Who that?
Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 23. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
I bet he did his own editing and everything,
sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this our defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
What we do this? What do
And across the goal line into the end zone.
The other dude look like Charlie Murphy.
From a yard away. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Won't be an ass stick, Charlie Murphy. They did see it. They did see it too, bro.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT.
He did, bro. Fried or fertilized? I keep on forgetting you that stopping power all thing. I gotta read.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of
I got some more paperwork to do
and really being firm with this team.
And
one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
He did it the wrong way, bro. He trying to leave a job before he went. Added another job, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Newton now to throw.
He had been out on major medical.
And he's got his target. That's more. His
He trained with doctor's students. Nothing, bro. So
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective.
Being a nigga there, a chief is. He dirty anyway.
Breaking away from the defense.
He ended up putting it in. Into like no report. Like every day that he didn't report, he put it in.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
For a whole month.
Plays like that really hurt play calling. They had
so I already knew my other investigator. He told me.
Half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up there. Nowhere to go with the
football. Went to that nigga house today, man. Try to go get his gun, some more stuff.
Another try after the first down sack.
And he come to the back.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
That nigga need to come to the door.
Just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaches that
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game.
And his pass is intercepted for the
I'm gonna kick it on so he can food up. It's an open
and a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Hurt really wild.
Escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments.
That's all like Kevin Hart all the time. All right.
And on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. On second down, a run with Breida.
So we can't get out of the pod because you can hear better.
42.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Black 80! 21.
Adrian.
11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida.
Look at you.
Now Breida loses it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
20.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Good job, I got first field, man.
Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
I ain't even the game started. This ain't gonna be a first move.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up in the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47.
One of the money routes for any offense,
B&A.
So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Oh, man, I got ambushed.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect it.
Hold on.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been...
He's got a man complete.
You said UAV, right?
To midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Well, he's going to look end zone here for Pettis. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Oh, man, this nigga. Hey,
yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup.
Hey, T-O, you got to mute your mic.
Just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Hello, no go there.
Getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Here we go. Go ahead.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, don't go down there, John. Hold on.
And that is incomplete.
Had no command that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Open man is Samuel, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Kill streak, man. Kick the nigga out the park.
On first down, it's Newton. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Got that Vito.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will. Yeah. I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A final shot before the break. Newton. Always got some breathing room. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up.
But they coming right back.
They flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5.
Yeah.
He will get into the end zone.
I said they coming right back.
Finish to the half. They get the touchdown.
Right there, baby.
2 more for good measure. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they... Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his second touchdown.
Bruh, ain't no way up, man. I just got to hit my own thing. I see it
this one out of reach. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
You got perfect. Easy.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting
on a train track.
10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, we got three. Three down.
Throwing again. Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
His
second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Almost smoked your word. Somebody got him
first down.
Damn.
And now here's another interception.
Somebody killing from behind, bro.
Picked up by Quan Alexander. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, man, they
going to
just
let
got
this
down.
go for the end zone. And it's
I can't laugh and they killed me.
end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 39 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone.
What's the
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
Hey, T.O. still talking loud.
Just what you said, you're going over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half.
We missed, didn't he?
Emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, spark somewhere. And so far,
over there?
just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark
Your
at this point.
that's your cousin too.
Third and 2.
Oh,
Down he goes. The 49ers get there. DeForest Buckner drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way. And my goodness, another interception. picked off near the 34.
No.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
Just like that. Just like that.
You saying one? It should. That'll be 6 right there.
Second down, McKinnon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. They'll pitch it back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good game. Sets it up first and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Go ahead.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it'll be second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. This is Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. And back at the 8 now, third and goal.
I don't know, shit. I just seen the last part of that shit. I call it this Bellator.
Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And across the chalk.
That's the only thing I seen.
49er touchdown. 3 touchdown passes down for Jimmy Garoppolo as his guys continue to pour it on. Gold with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
You know it can't show your name on this motherfucker.
After the touchdown,
they don't think it popped up with that when he joined that motherfucker.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting they adjust.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Go to, they ain't got that 10 on 10, ground, dimension.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Nah, you gotta have
Brandon,
a party
there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
Somebody got a steal.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? I'm gone.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct.
Nah, I'm gone. I'm
no pick, just incomplete that
going
time.
Outside anyway.
All day, every day, any day.
Let y'all get practice. Y'all probably need some practice anyway. So shit.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
I'll be back, though. Killer, how long you going to be on?
Interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
I see a lot.
To try again after the sack. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive.
Man, that nigga already
a wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hurts, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Newton to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 37. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant.
As soon as you said I looked up
the coverage. They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould.
I play it back. Yeah, yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. This time McCaffrey takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8.
We got to step it up.
From the gun, here's Newton. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A shotgun snap for Newton.
Shit. I just got killed.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Nick Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Newton. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around.
They come in the middle by a beat.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, they seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown.
They come around by 8
against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win. I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they're throwing us a ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, but he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try to get that peek to know where they are about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. We're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. The Niners on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, wahoo! Check Mike, check Mike. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Great.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he's wrapped up. Taken down, back at the 25. DeForest Buckner able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on third down, Newton. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Here's Newton. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Here's Newton. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, accelerating, and off he goes. The 30, 10, 5, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which
they were not in the cage. They were there by
able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
With
on 3rd and 2.
A, B, C.
And now here's another interception.
Oh, and when you playing domination, what flag is?
And they will score. It's a touchdown.
Yeah.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Panthers take over. Let's go, boy. Bring it up. At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well.
They got to be camping, but that is some low body.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They over there by C.
Month 56. Let's go. Gun. 56.
On third down, Newton.
I know you on that quiet.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taking on the midfield logo.
Like a PP lead.
Charles, on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have it all snuffed down so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good.